Provocative. Can you guys check your audio?
Mic check 1 2.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check.
Y'all sound great. Well, hey there, gang. Rick Rosen, Boom Fantasy, live streaming. Let's get this camera right. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's get pretty. I want to be closer to you always. It's a Boom Fantasy live stream. We're gonna take a look at some jackpots. We're gonna hang. We're gonna chitty chatty bang bang, which is my favorite form of chitty chatty. We got NBA games going on right now. Late slate. You see we're zooming in and out. It's almost like Inception. Special effects that come cheap and free. It's a perk of Boom Fantasy. That's what we do. I'm Rick. I'm your host. I'm hanging. I'm making the videos in the water cooler. Hope they're helping you win, by the way. They're helping me. I can't play, but it gives me great joy to help others. It's the gift of giving. It's not the season, but it's it's a year-round sport, giving. That's what makes it so great. So we are in the midst of some NBA action. We'll check in on the jackpots, and we have big NFL contest this weekend. I'll take my hood off. Why not? Big NFL contest this weekend, and to chat about the NFL and to get a feel for what's going on this weekend, and we'll go to those Boom contests later on. But I wanted to bring on my friends, Christian, Paul, and Gabe, who know absolutely nothing about football. What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hi. I like sports.
Hey, sportsers.
I'm a sporty man who likes sports.
So it's really important to stay on topic here, and we're breaking down these two NFL games right for the trip to the Super Bowl. And just how phenomenal is Marissa Tomei? Isn't she just the best?
Yes.
Gorgeous.
MG.
That's what I'm
Gorgeous.
saying. We all saw the Spider-Man trailer. We were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would
No
take
shame.
Marissa Tomei's last name.
That's what you were saying. You were
Yes.
saying you would take Marissa Tomei's last name to
Yeah.
make yourself more that would make you more attractive?
Well, that's what we were discussing.
Obedience?
Whether or not she would, if I were in a position to marry Marissa Tomei, if I were to take her last name, if she
Yeah.
would be more inclined to marry me.
That's an interesting thought. You know what I
CB,
always realize is
Tomei
like
to me.
Right.
oh yeah, Tomei Toomey, that's good.
It's already so close to my
You've
last
also
name
just been doxxed. How about that?
Oh, dude. Oh, man. I am watching the money leave my account. That is.
And
seeing
it's gone.
It go. And it's gone.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's gone.
I'm in
I'm
college.
sure
again.
I'm one
you know,
phone short.
for-
This is brutal.
saying in Hong Kong, good luck with Paul's identity.
That's
Not
the
great.
saying in Hong Kong.
Yeah. It's in the
Buen
chat.
provecho. That's not what they speak in Hong Kong. I first fell in love with Marissa Tomei watching My Cousin Vinny. That's my favorite movie.
Classic. That's your favorite
People
movie?
say that.
That's
heard
one of my favorite movies. It might be
it's
my
a
favorite
great-
movie.
It's a great movie.
You know what? I'd kind of backtrack there, but I would be proud to say it's my favorite movie, and no one could say that's a bad choice for favorite movie because it doesn't necessarily have a definite genre, but it is a definite classic.
Oh, and I don't think I've heard one person say that they do not like My Cousin Vinny.
Excellent.
So many
Truly.
people love that.
Great individual performances, great classic culture clash tale, and to represent the East Coast culture, you literally get the perfect people. Like the
Oh,
kid in jail is kind of a punk, but especially the one who goes with a public defender. But oh God, man, Pesci just absolutely murders the role.
Oh, and Marissa Tomei is perfect too. And that scene.
Well,
with
that's the
car-
thing is you think that it's just gonna stomp, but everyone knows that behind every man is a good woman, and then Marissa Tomei is just absolutely tremendous. Won an Oscar for it.
She
She
won.
did.
No, she did not.
You didn't
She
know
won-
that?
Yeah.
I
She
did
won
not
Best
know
Supporting
that.
Actress
That's
for
a
that
fun piece
role.
of pop culture.
Are
Yeah,
you
she won
serious?
for it.
Oh yeah, she
Very
it's one of the top performances of all time. Yeah.
She won that.
Wow. Good for.
Wow.
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 Wow. Man, I might tweet at her until she goes on a date with me.
That's a
think
good
that's gonna
idea.
happen.
That's how kids. That's how people date nowadays. You know,
I'm
that's-
not gonna
No.
message her until she goes on a date with me. See how that plays out.
That's how
You know?
people date. You just
Slide into the DMs.
spam their
yeah.
inbox, yeah, until they finally break down and say yes.
My whole thing is that if I see Marissa Tomei at Whole Foods, I have to ask her out on a date. Because what if I don't see her again?
Does it have to be a Whole Foods? If it's
Yeah,
like a
why
seafood
Whole Foods?
shop, do you still have to ask her out or not?
Well, everyone knows you don't ask girls out in Trader Joe's. That's kind of written into the laws.
yeah, it's an uncomfortable place.
Whole
Specifically for
Foods,
Trader Joe's.
everyone is trying to be healthy and also make bad decisions. So everyone's in their own head about it. So I've been wanting to talk to girls at Whole Foods because there's so many pretty girls in Whole Foods. But it's almost like this is a horrible analogy, and I don't want it to be misinterpreted for the internet. But you
Yeah,
don't
just say it online,
you
it's
don't
cool.
pet a dog while it's eating. Like it's food, you know? And
I
people are
do.
like in their head and thinking about themselves,
Yep.
and like they don't necessarily want to be bothered in that situation. I don't know where women want to be bothered with me asking them out. It's a great
You
mystery.
specifically, there's no good time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just for
We
you.
just had someone move into the money in the Super Cinco jackpot. Isn't that exciting?
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
What does that
Abdica
mean?
2012. That means that they have a chance at turning 99 cents into 791.50 playing jackpot contest tonight. They got to get 5 in a row correct.
Damn.
And Abdica has 4 of 5, and she needs, he or she, so I don't know why I gendered this person, needs 36 points from James Harden, and he's got 14 at the half. So we have a jackpot in play tonight. Isn't that exciting, guys?
Ooh,
This is on the
that
Boom
is-
Fantasy app.
This is on the Boom Fantasy app. Yeah, you're live
Wait, that-
streaming on the Boom Fantasy app. Isn't that exciting?
I think
Oh,
that
can
that's
I have
James
a
Harden. He'll
question.
definitely get it.
Can I ask the Google something while I'm here?
The Google?
I don't think that's how it works, but you can ask me something, sure.
Okay. Whenever I bend over, I get a weird popping sensation in my
Excuse
hip
me.
and a little bit of leakage from my my butt. Really. What does that mean? Should I have gone to WebMD?
I'm just trying to find a way to work depends into a sentence.
I
It's my
mean,
favorite pun. It's like one of my favorite puns. I asked my doctor what to do, and he said, well, it depends. And I said, no, it's
Yeah.
like a really serious problem.
No, I need
well,
help.
it depends.
That's why I'm here.
No, like it's like
Oh.
I can't.
It's a lot of leakage. It's not
It's a
doesn't
lot.
smoke.
The biggest problem for me about leakage
Mhm.
is I take public transportation, and that's just a nightmare. Actually, just being in public and the combination of leakage plus public is like.
Yo, dude. Speaking of
Yeah.
leakage in public,
How is
one
this?
of my-
How is a side effect of leakage not depression?
I feel like it's well after the
It's
fact
gotta
when you get
be.
to lie in bed days later. And
It's
think
like a given
about
at
it.
that point, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
But
what?
one of my biggest fears is having explosive diarrhea in public. Like
In
being on the bus
public,
on my
like
way to
it,
work.
you can't control it in public.
Yeah. That's
Would
what I
you
mean, like,
rather?
like,
Would you rather have that or fall through a subway grate walking down the sidewalk? Because I hate that. I fear that too.
do I live?
Do you live? Yes, but they need 3 cops in the fire department to get you out. Wait,
Does
how
it
far
also
down is
also-
it?
Yeah, they depend. Some are short,
how-
and some are
yeah.
far.
Some are far. Some are far.
Well, not far. When I say
I'll pick
far,
the
it's like
diarrhea then, to be honest, because
No
I
way.
need. Yeah,
No
no,
way.
but I think I need an answer on this.
I would fall through the grate and then I'd sue the city for a lot of money. Because I don't
Falling
sue
through
anybody.
subway grate.
Yeah. What worst case scenario? I break a leg, get out of work on disability.
Why your fear
leave,
is
and
both
sue the city.
unnecessary and understandable.
you want to be on News 12? You're
Yeah.
a soft news story.
And
I
then
don't
sue
wanna be
the
a soft
city
news
for
story.
like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
News 12 wouldn't cover the city. It's News New Jersey. I'm just kidding.
Fair.
The
But that would-
mothership's in
yeah.
Long Island. I honestly try not to think about it. Midturn sold Alex. News. Oh my god. A grate on Park Avenue South between 36th and 37th Streets is
Mhm.
over a space that goes down some 8 stories.
8 stories.
Are you
want that
fucking
grate
kidding
now?
me? Between
Not that
36th and 37th? Like, I don't walk on that?
Every day.
That has to be the only one. That's the worst. Because I see them all the time.
Oh,
Whenever-
Park Avenue South, though. That's
I'm
way
so bad
down.
at navigating the city that means not much.
Park is like
I
after
go to the
Madison,
city
right?
5
Isn't
days
it
a
one of the first numbers?
If it's not how to get to my job, I couldn't tell you.
I'm
No-
starting to figure it out because I've moved offices like 3 times in the city. 4 times if you count heavy. So 4 times.
Mhm.
Count it.
But it's
Okay.
you know it's a grid. We don't have to do that, right?
Mhm.
First, second, third, Lexington Park. Yeah, so it's on that side.
Okay.
You get out of Port
8
Authority on 8th.
stories. Yeah, I get out on the back entrance. No, I don't get out on 8th. I get out on
You take it to 9th?
I get out at 9th. Yeah, and then I walk up 9th, and then I go to work.
I thought you were on 6th for some reason.
My work?
Yeah.
No, it's on 57th.
57th and
Oh, I'm giving so many details.
You're
about myself
doxing
on
hard,
this
yeah.
podcast.
You're
I've,
doxed right
I've
now.
already lost all my money.
Yeah. Again, to Zeg in Hong Kong. Just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Paul's reputation, it's not going to take too long.
Okay, so
Just work through the whole thing.
it's farther uptown.
It's by Columbus Circle.
Oh, okay, I got that.
It's
Okay.
it's
yeah.
it's like 1 or 2 blocks away.
See, I remember
before
visiting you and
Fort
getting
Thompson.
totally turned around because it was summer. Maybe it's just because it was summer and I was like trying to go from deli to deli so I didn't melt.
I could just meet you at Columbus Circle if it's close to you.
No, I walked to your office one time.
Oh,
remember?
you did. That's right. I remember you hung. I'll never like Justin. I'm working, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Rick's here," and then he drops you off with me, and then he goes back to his job. Which
It
I
was at
happy to host.
what was that all about?
I don't know, but Justin's just like, "Well, I gotta get back to work. See ya." We hung out for 2 hours, which was cool.
I got to go write a few mobituaries.
Yeah, and like you met a lot of my work
Well,
friends,
bitch,
and you know, I since then I've talked about you, and people are like, "Oh, is that the guy that came here that one time?" I was like,
Nice,
yeah, that was
nice,
Ooh,
nice.
I remember
Boom. Nice.
Good.
fantasy. Boom fantasy.
Boom fantasy. Back to the app.
Back to the app. For
Back to
just
the app.
$9.99
No, it's not. It's 100% free.
for just free.
Freebie. Gabe, ask one question about the football games on Sunday. We just got to work in some
I'm
sports.
so excited. Any question?
Gabe, one question.
Football game.
You're an actor. Get into a role.
Mm-hmm.
Improv.
So the
Avid
question I
fan.
had was, how is weather going to play in this weekend's game?
We already did that one. You're
Oh, we
exposed.
did.
Moving on.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
Actually,
Yeah,
I can
was
answer
like,
that
was my
one. It's
question. Who's
it's in
my
a
question?
dome. It's in a dome. So
It's in the dome. Boom. You've been answered.
All right. Is that one guy with the problems going to play?
Oh wow, yeah. How about
The guy with the issues.
the guy with
yeah,
the
well,
issues. Now there have been some things said, but no, the guy with the issues is not gonna play.
So we all
The
know
guy
about
with the thing though, he's in and he could have a big game.
What about the guy with the hair?
Ooh, serious question.
Mm-hmm.
Better fans to hang out with, Saints fans or Rams fans?
Wow. Well, Rams fans are just all of a sudden starting to poke their head out of the woodwork because there was no team in LA for so long, and the St. Louis fans feel pretty scorned. The real question should be the Saints fans or the Chiefs fans, because
Ooh, totally.
when the blizzard hit, not the blizzard, but when there was snow last Saturday for Chiefs Colts, they were still banging down security gates at 9 a.m. trying to get in, and the game wasn't until 4. So you got to pack an extra meal than you usually would for that tailgate experience. So props to Chiefs fans, but
Yeah.
by default, it's MF Bourbon Street. There can't be better fans than Saints fans. And it's always warm, and you can drink outside. There's like open container law, right? So like,
It's got to be more fun tailgate. Yeah.
how do you beat that experience?
Yeah.
Can't.
And I feel
I
like
understand the KC experience has the grill and the food is probably better in KC, right?
Oh, New Orleans?
I would.
No. But this is a tailgate. This isn't like a food competition.
Okay, fine. Yeah, tailgate food.
Unless you got crock pots in New Orleans, like I don't know. I'm no expert,
I'm
but
sure they have crock pots down there.
I know, but crock pot.
but for tailgate, Paul,
I
tailgate.
know. You're
Paul,
right, you're
have you ever tailgated at a football game?
No, but I would love to.
Oh, baby, we're gonna scratch that one off the bucket list. That'll
Oh,
be a
yeah,
good
you
I
time.
would totally go.
Hell
that would be
yeah.
fun. Sign me up. I would.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Tailgates are fun. We can play dominoes. It'll be a lot of fun.
We could play lots of things and eat lots of food and drink a little bit.
Yes.
But you can't tell me
Tailgate
that experience with the plus the people. I have to say New Orleans is a better time, right?
Yeah, I
Wabba
feel
wabba.
like
Yeah.
New Orleans more fun.
New
yeah.
Orleans, yeah. I think New Orleans for sure.
Least
5
fun.
minutes,
Well, are we talking about the city or the people?
We're talking about the
people.
tailgate experience. We're
Yeah,
really
the
talking
tailgate
about
experience.
neither.
Well, Christian's question was whose fans would be more fun to hang out with.
Yeah, but
Mm.
this.
I really
Speaks
think it'd be the
exactly that
Saints
way.
fans. They just seem like the
Yeah.
best. And then their stadium's in a dome. Like, no worries. You can wear whatever you want. It's going to be cold in Kansas City. You got to be bundled up or get wasted and take your shirt off. There's no middle
Which
ground.
Kansas City is it? Because there's two.
Missouri.
Mizzou.
All right. Did you
Yeah.
know
But that's a fair
Kansas City
question.
is on the border of two states?
Do you know the
Mhm.
Cincinnati airport's in Kentucky?
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's
I think the
actually a
double
really fun
Kansas
fact.
City thing is just peak Midwest.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like.
Definitely
well,
is.
You want one, but you want one too.
But it's also the pinnacle of like, literally just 60 years ago, you could go to the next town and start an entirely new life.
You
Yeah.
definitely could. Yeah, that was a thing.
There was a time.
So you
I
could
had
leave
ancestors,
Kansas City,
totally a thing.
ride your horse for an hour,
Mhm.
and be like, nobody will ever travel this far
Mhm.
from my old Kansas City.
Start a new life.
Nobody's ever ventured out this far.
Mhm.
So this is the new Kansas City.
Definitely.
And then you're actually like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, if that. If you're
But
a
no one will
1 hour
ever know.
horse trot, it's
Yeah.
probably like
Yeah,
15 minutes.
exactly. I rode for a fortnight straight, and I claim this land as my own. Dude, that's like 8 minutes if you hit the lights.
Yeah. 8 minutes. Oh man. But that's a totally different life. You're just someone else.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. You just ride your horse for 3 days, and you have an entirely new life. It's stupid.
Here's a question: if you guys could start a new life in this country, anywhere
Ooh.
else in the country that you want, the place that you could afford, it's not like a free ticket anywhere. Would you
Yeah.
do it?
Tokyo.
No, well, I
Um,
guess
no,
if you
and-
could afford Tokyo.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be
Would you do
fun.
it though? Would you start? Would you just say like fuck it and just say goodbye to everything else and just start anew?
YOLO. I can't come back. Am I burning bridges?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
can
kind
I
of feel
not
like
come
yeah,
back?
you're just saying I'm starting a new life.
Oh, it's a
I don't
fresh
know.
start.
Yeah, it's a fresh start.
Everything? No, I don't.
I feel
wanna
like
read that.
my friends
You
getting
could
married,
come
and
back,
that's, I'm
but
gonna lock that in.
5 years later.
No, hard
Kinda like
pass.
a movie. Very
Hard
dramatic
pass.
moment.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we've just
Um,
developed too many. You
Mhm.
feel like you're not close to anything, but you really are, and then you just don't want to.
Mhm.
Oh,
True loneliness is the true insanity. Like nobody wants to be alone. That's brutal.
Mm,
And that Tokyo just even deepens that in because I can't be like, look at what a good time I'm having. I just have a language barrier and a 1-bedroom.
Tokyo
You know that
is super
loneliness?
Fun, though.
I know
That
that's what I'm
loneliness
saying.
is
That
fun.
Christian, I was already in before I started second guessing. Like I was
Oh,
before I
man.
really thought about the repercussions. I was already lighting my room on fire.
If that's the option to start a new life in, ooh, that's tempting. That's
How
very.
do
He
so
said
hard.
U.S. though, right? I blew it up.
Well, I
That's
said
the
I did
hard
say
part.
U.S., but really what I said was a place you can
Interesting.
afford. This isn't like a free ticket
Yeah.
to like live anywhere.
Now, if I get rid of that rule, your
No,
choice
then
is
you
Tokyo.
totally change it. Yeah, of course. Then you changed the question at that point.
Yeah. I'm evolving the conversation.
It evolves.
Yeah, but seriously,
Evolves.
Tokyo? Tempting.
Blue Hills,
So
North
it's like-
Town, Fort.
My friend moved to Denver and he like did it on the cheap and there was some real sketchy characters. So I'm not.
In Denver.
Mhm.
Denver.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
sure.
Denver's poverty in Denver's not pretty because it's the fittest city in America and there's a lot of
Ooh.
great net income and there's a lot of great people, but
Mhm.
there's also homeless people everywhere and the poor
Ooh.
people are very close to
Yeah.
being homeless and there's meth and shit.
Yeah.
That sucks.
My buddy got his place broken into and robbed. Like,
No way.
can you imagine coming home from work? Paul, you've lived in Patterson your whole life and never experienced anything like this. And I'm guessing you moved into
No.
a great place when you're moving. Let's keep doxing.
Yeah, Gabe
Yeah.
had an experience.
Gabe,
in
well, that's
the
in the
cave.
cave. Yeah, that's in the cave.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Gabe let that person in. I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to.
But it still sucks. It's scary, terrible.
But you come home from work and your stuff is literally gone. Like, that's
Yeah, I don't
unbelievable.
want that. Yeah. I've heard from that from people who've lived in Philadelphia, but not.
Oh, yeah. Philly John, no good.
Yeah.
I just can't have anything.
It's real.
The thing about if I got away, I would get away with some minimalist tendencies.
What do you mean?
Understandable.
Like I don't
You
think
just
I
like
would
live
take
on a much
like
smaller
a
scale.
lot of stuff, but at the same time I'd obviously take my PC and then if that goes, what do I have?
Yeah, it's like
But for a couple of years I did fantasize about literally just moving. I was like, I want to get a job in news in a bottom 50 market, get no TV, get an acoustic guitar and just like live my life and figure
Yeah.
shit out. And that was like a
Bottom
very
50?
tangible dream of mine.
that's a great
That is some
experience.
location.
Couldn't pull it off, so now it's just a
Well, it's also a huge commitment to make.
Yeah.
well, yeah, just my family members just started dropping. So sorry, guys.
This
Did I do
got
this to you yesterday? Is that what happened?
Damn.
I got you, Paul. Were you on the
Oh.
phone?
Pivot.
Oh yeah, was
That
it
was
about,
bad.
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
Bad
was
stuff.
when I wasn't talking with my boys.
Flexing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, son of a bitch! I was offended.
Yeah, I don't do that. Listen,
Weird flex, but okay.
it's
It
the
was a
it's
weird
the
flex.
weirdest.
It
DDC
was, yeah, hands down the weirdest
DDC is the
flex.
weirdest flex. You don't gotta explain it to me. James Harden, 19 points. We're in the third quarter, so the sweat is on. James Harden's also
Oh.
fighting history because he's got 17 straight games with at least 30 points.
He's a monster.
Gabe, what's the last thing you did for 17 days in a row? Keep it PG.
Yeah, I had a lot to say just then.
Last thing I did for 17 days in a row.
Yeah.
15 days,
Shit. I guess completed all
I
my
just
rings and my
fucking said
watch. I don't know.
PG. God damn it.
Oh,
All right,
sorry. I
let's
said that
start
for
this
it.
over, family show. Gabe,
I'm so sorry.
what's the last thing? And now you're racist. What's the last thing you did for 17 days straight besides submarine another a friend's internet show?
I would say it's like getting an
Broke the fourth wall there.
calorie burnage. on
Say
my
it
Apple
again.
Watch.
Wait,
It sounds- it
Patterson.
sounds like
That's,
recorded. It's-
Patterson, New Jersey is near.
Julian, where are you in this
Welcome.
conversation?
Why are you saying Patterson?
Can't keep up.
Because
No,
we talked
Patterson
about it
is
10 minutes
near.
ago. Oops.
Passaic, right?
It's in
Town?
Passaic. Patterson's the
correct.
town, Passaic's the county.
Yeah, Passaic is the county. Yeah, Passaic
No,
County.
there's a Passaic, New Jersey. It's
Yeah.
right next to Clifton.
Yeah, and that's not
I used to live
nobody.
in Passaic.
Nobody said that.
Yeah, but
I
Julian didn't
go
specify the
I
county.
go up to Passaic sometimes.
Are you talking about the town of Passaic, Julian?
Yeah, yeah.
Nailed
the
it.
town.
Nailed it.
Nailing
Also,
it.
welcome, Julian.
Much nail. Very get.
I go to.
Yeah, Julian, we're live streaming right now.
Julian, you're on my
Rick's-
show on Boom Fantasy. How do you feel about
yeah,
it?
the Boom
Oh.
Fantasy app.
It's Rick and Friends and Sports.
I guess
Yeah,
it feels
don't
great.
make Rick lose his job.
Wednesdays at 9 on Boom Fantasy is Rick and Friends and Sports. I just made it up.
Oh, we should probably go back to sports. The Royal
James
Rumble's
Harden
coming
for
up.
that.
Who's gonna win?
Oh, that's the sport you want to do?
Oh, come on! If ESPN covers it, it counts.
When is the Royal Rumble?
27th.
All right, maybe I'm gonna make. Okay, so let's.
It's gonna be our last hurrah here, by the way. If you want to come over.
Oh, is it? Okay, then
Yeah.
I'll probably have to make that happen. It's
No
perfect
pressure.
because it's the week between the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Anyway, what were you?
No, wait,
thinking?
hold on.
No one
Because
watches
okay,
the
so boom jackpot, boom fantasy. We need, you need questions. If we were gonna make a boom fantasy Royal Rumble contest and give away a hoodie, we can't do it for money because no legal gambling entity will allow it.
Yeah.
We make a free contest and give away a hoodie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What are some of the stat categories that we could make for
Oh, easy.
the Royal
Yes.
Rumble?
Elimination.
eliminations.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
who's gonna have-
So we would just do different groups of 4 wrestlers, and every
Yes.
single question would be eliminations.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Time in the match.
Let me give you an
eliminations.
example of a boom fantasy jackpot, right?
Yeah.
The contest is the NFL game on Sunday. Question 1 is who will have more passing yards, and it's 2 quarterbacks.
Mhm.
Question 2 is who will have more rushing yards, and there's 4 running backs. Question 3 is who will have more receiving yards, and there's 3 receivers. There's a touchdowns question, and then we have a lightning question, and it's an exact stat. How many yards will this person gain? You have to put in a number instead of just picking a box. So if we were
Okay.
going to make a Royal Rumble contest, we're checking
Yes.
in on Abdica's mighty dollar entry. D'Angelo Russell's going to overtake Luka Doncic in points, so she's only at 3 of 5. Why am I gendering this jackpot entry? But James Harden spiked at 21, so only needs 15 points in a quarter and a half. That's good money, 99 cents to 7.91. Gabe, what would you do with $791 today? Please keep it PG.
I'd save it to be able to pay for my apartment. Yay.
Buckets.
Buy a nice suit.
I
Buy a
would
nice
buy a nice. I love a
Great
nice suit, man.
answer. Yeah.
Mhm,
Oh,
thank
look at
you.
this.
I have my 10-year high school reunion this weekend. So I
Ooh,
was thinking of
that's
buying a nice suit, but then I immediately
nice.
didn't.
Understandable.
I was thinking about not going, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I didn't.
I don't care. That's the thing.
What, your high school reunion?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to mine.
Agreed. Mm-hmm.
I don't care either.
That's a good idea. Flexing hard at your high school reunion.
I have nothing to flex, Gabe. That's the thing. Like, I know there's very successful people on their way to the reunion, and that's fine. My class, I believe, to be very successful. I want to chat up with people and talk to the people I want to talk to, which is a few people that I already talked to, and I like them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get to hang out with people that I like, but I never get to spend time with.
There you go.
You know? And see who's single. And see who got fat.
Yeah.
Besides
And
me, I got fat.
Always.
see who is single.
Answer those questions. Yeah.
One at a time.
We got a user that's currently in the money for the $1 million jackpot. Now hold it in your pants, Paul, but if this user were to get all 9 questions correct right now,
Mm-hmm.
they would win $1 million playing Boom
That's
Fantasy. And that doesn't
amazing.
come from me. That
Whoa.
comes from a company that gives them money. But as you can see, he's got to get 9 questions right, and he's got 5. So he's going to win $8 if it all holds. That's double his initial entry. But as we keep this jackpot sweat going, that's something we're going to keep an eye on. He needs 47 points from James Harden. We know he's having a slow night, but 28 for Antetokounmpo and 20 for DeRozan are within the realm of possibility. As this main slate starts to pick up, we got 3 of 4 in the mighty dollar. Cashy Beats looking for 28 from Harden. He's on pace. That's a slow night if Cashy Beats goes for it. But there is action tonight in Boom Fantasy. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to send a push notification to all our users because everyone's got to get down on this content. This content's flames.
So you're gonna tell them to all come over and check this out and just bounce?
Me?
Yeah, you said you're gonna go for a second.
I got to go get my laptop so I can send the
Oh.
push notification
So we have to entertain these people?
for 6 seconds. But I can do a be right back and put the music on.
No, I'd rather do our best to entertain.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Totally.
This is our
I'm
shot, yeah,
I'm
this-
simultaneously intrigued and horrified.
Yeah, you should be.
Got it.
What are you guys going
Alright.
to talk about in the 14 seconds I'm gone?
James
Well,
Harden.
it's a surprise.
Esports,
You
how
can't-
it's becoming a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even
why
Rick
don't-
is a co-owner of a team.
Oh, Harry Wins in the chat. What's going on, Harry? Everybody say hi to Harry.
What up,
Hi,
Harry?
Harry.
Hi,
Harry, these some of my friends. We're talking about sports. They don't watch sports. It's gonna make it extra interesting. Right now, we're talking about the Royal Rumble next week. I want to think about a free Boom contest that we can put in Boom WWE for the Royal Rumble and to give away like a hoodie or something.
I have the third question.
You have a question?
I have a question for the Royal Rumble.
Oh, I want to hear
The
it.
last one. Specific. Who is the 30th entrant?
Ooh, nice.
That's good.
Oh no. We
No,
already
it's got to be a number, not a name. We give the name, and you have to give the number. But you could
Who is
do the
John
number
Cena
between
enter?
1 to 30. When will this person get eliminated?
John
Oh, there you
Cena.
go. That's a good question. We
You
have
can
one
put it
choice.
4 wrestlers who aren't on the list, and you could be like, which of these wrestlers will make a surprise cameo?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, that's perfect.
But that
Samoa
would take
Joe.
some real unknown. That would take some real in the know. I would need some help with that. But I like eliminations. I like which of these guys will last the longest.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's perfect.
It'd be a weird way to word it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so like 2019. I want to just do experimental stuff with Boom, even if it's like one-offs. I know like I don't have much decision-making power, but I think that if we did like got weird every week, and then we did like a WWE week, we did an esports contest, we did a college gymnastics, we did soccer, like I don't know, hockey. Just get weird every week. I mean, soccer and hockey aren't weird, but from a Boom perspective, they're a little wonky. Lacrosse, we'll just do something fringe.
Your weekly dose of weird.
Drone racing.
Drone racing.
is
Ooh.
so cool. Oh, what's
Something
that new
super
rule?
obscure. On ESPN Plus yesterday, they had competitive pizza making.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
in.
Winner gets a trip to Italy, and then you're a laughing stock. Once you win, well, no, you got to go to the championships in Italy. Once you get to Italy, you're an idiot.
That's amazing.
You guys want to help me write a screenplay about a competitive
Yes.
pizza tosser?
Done,
And the
done,
first one is domestic, and then because the sequel's already baked in. That wasn't even I wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't
like
trying to
That
do
was
that.
good.
I wasn't trying to do that. But the sequel, they go international. That's what it
Of
is.
course.
That's when you go to the international competition.
And then you can get a bunch of really good comedic actors with really bad Italian accents.
Yes.
Yeah, like over the top.
Tiffany Haddish.
That's molto bene.
Malto
Exactly.
Molto
Ooh,
bene.
that's a sequel that writes itself. That's so good.
It honestly kind of did.
Yeah.
It kind of, right in front of us, really.
Now for the domestic, it's best pizza in the nation. Is it represented by like states or regions or types of pizza?
Hold on,
I feel
hold
like
on, hold
we're
on, hold
halfway
on.
through a screenplay.
You-
It is
well, Rick-
pizza tossing.
Tossing.
So it's
Ooh,
all about the dough. I don't even think it even gets made.
domestic pizza.
Well, yeah.
tossing.
The dough. Is it like? Is there a standard for this dough? Does the competition itself provide it?
Yes. You get a
Yes.
ball
They
of
do?
dough, and it's all about how big it is and how thin it
Thin?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
That's something I can get behind. And
Yeah, I'd
the best
watch
part
that.
is afterwards you just like you make pizza, so everybody wins.
Yeah. Now, do you think this gets picked up as a film or like a limited series on Amazon Prime, Netflix, or Hulu?
Well, I feel like we can get a lot more character development out of this on a TV series like
Definitely.
Netflix or Hulu.
Do you
And I
think
feel like-
people Sorry.
No,
No.
I was going to say I feel like character development is very important for this sort of drama. Because this is a drama, correct? That's my.
It's
Definitely.
basically the Karate Kid. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Okay,
it has
the
to be.
Karate Kid, except it's the pizza tossing kid.
Agreed.
Well, I think we have $1 million idea. Thank God this is getting broadcasted, so
Yeah,
somebody can
now-
steal it.
I feel like for the first movie, that's the domestic one. We're obviously
Of
following.
course.
Yeah, it has to be some type of domestic championship. Now, I guess it's individuals entering because it's not really region. Though we could
Oh, I
also
like
play
the
a
idea
region
of a
base.
region. I like the idea of a
'Cause
region.
I like that.
Well, that being said, is
But
there
that's
a
not
pizza tossing, right? Pizza tossing.
Yeah, for tossing
Championship.
specifically, because there
USA.
might be. In which
Let's
case,
see what
we're already
let's see what
behind.
the rules are. The rules are.
Yeah.
Let's,
Definitely check that. Let's Google that. see what's
Imagine if
going
I
on.
just never came back.
well, we're talking about the
I was
rules.
worried.
We went to the United States Pizza Team,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to see if I can get some definitive rules.
You
and
actually
maybe
looked it
about,
up?
like- I'm trying to. This is like their website. so
Okay,
it's-
I'm glad you know that it's a real thing now.
Yeah, I
Okay,
wasn't
alright.
looking for like confirmation on that. I wanted it to be real from the moment it came out of your mouth. I
Mhm.
believed that it was. But now I just want rules.
He
I want to
fucking
know like
excuse me.
you're telling us to keep.
He sent it at 9:30 and didn't include me in it.
What did he send?
Rude.
Who is he?
Nothing. We're good. Nope. Shouldn't have said it out loud. I'm glad that you now know it's not fake.
Mm-hmm. Did not
Yeah.
know it was real.
It's a very real
Well,
thing.
Yeah, I didn't know it was real until Rick said it. Like I said, I
Color
loved
me
the idea. I did
surprised.
not need it to be confirmed because I hoped that it existed. And it does. But Christian and I are just trying to iron out the details of the screenplay that we're going to write,
Mhm.
and we're getting hung up on the rules.
Yeah.
We want the core viewership of this movie is going to be people who are sports tossing or pizza tossing fans.
Yeah.
So we have to do
That's a
right
good
by-
market.
Yeah, we gotta attack the pizza market.
Yeah, getting to Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John. Well,
Yeah, do a lot of
Pizza
co-branding
Hut's
deals.
That's the other thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
sponsorships
Domino's.
from Pizza Hut and
I
Domino's.
feel like that'd be the best. Yeah, those two.
Not Papa John's because the CEO's
Nah,
racist.
So
Papa
right now,
John's.
James Harden has
And they're
28
taking
points, and
He's
Cashy
not the
Beats
CEO.
selected 28 points for Harden. I don't mean to cut us off. I just like to point out that if you're actually Cashy Beats, right now you're going 4 of 4 and turning $1 into $758 playing
That's
Boom Fantasy.
fantastic.
I hope James Harden snaps his ankle for you. There are 15 minutes left in the game, so it's unlikely that Harden finishes at 28 points. But in this specific window, at this moment in time, in this era of dust that is our galaxy in this present moment, you're a winner, and you can appreciate that.
Oh wow!
I like that.
I feel like that's something people should think about themselves all the time. That at
Definitely.
This moment.
Harden
Well,
just
you
scored a
expect it
basket, so
does.
Cashy Beats has been eliminated. He actually scored
Oh.
5 points in the time it took me to make that speech.
Those are very
5
good
points?
speeches.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't even make sense, Christian.
5?
He went from 28 to 33 in the time for me to wax poetic about victory.
Wow. And I feel like we saw it with
Yikes.
Russell Westbrook, but like James Harden is something else right now. This is ridiculous, frankly.
I said earlier, James Harden has scored 30 plus points, which he just did again. So now he's done it 18 games in a row. Christian, what is something you've done 18 days in a row?
18 days? Not even gone to work because weekends. Wow. That's insane. 18 days.
So nothing?
like- I
Eating,
believe
sleeping?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, eating and sleeping, I guess, but like, man, 18 days.
18 days is a long time.
That's a long.
Can't
It's-
even say you go to the bathroom like every day.
I definitely.
Gabe, what? You don't go to the bathroom every day?
Sometimes I don't go number
definitely-
2. You
That
know?
includes
Oh,
ones and
yeah.
twos.
What's
But
up,
I
Shawnee
always-
Mac? Shawnee Mac in the chat. He's your boy. He got a hoodie during Streamfest. We are chilling hard
I'm
in Boom
jealous.
Fantasy Friends. I got my boy Paul, Gabe, Christian, Julian's popping in and out. None of them watch sports. We are talking about sports. So what is
Can I
something you've
just-
done for 18 days? So you were saying that you don't think you've gone to the bathroom 18 days in a row?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ones
weird.
and twos?
Defend yourself.
Well, not every. I'm saying I haven't done like there are days I don't do number 2 for like.
Okay, you need some fiber in your diet, sweetie.
No, it's okay.
Definitely.
Hey, here.
Nah, I've
I-
done number
I looked
2 is
up-
18
Really?
days in a row.
Really?
18
never
days
done,
in a
like,
row.
20
Easy.
hours?
Yes.
No, here.
Wait,
I
You don't
know
wake up
something.
and drink
Number
coffee?
2.
Like, yeah.
Like,
or chocolate
what?
milk? Oh, boy.
I don't poop every day. I mean,
Yes,
That's
Gabe.
normal.
That's the thing. We were trying to get you to avoid specifically saying that phrase, but you went and said
No,
it.
That's
But-
normal. I looked this up before. It is normal to poop anywhere from 0 to 3 times a day. That being said, if at any point days in a row you're doing either 0 or 3 or more, go to a doctor. But 0 to 3 times a day is normal. So I gotta hand it to Gabe. He might not be wrong.
He might be regular.
He
Is that
might
what you're
be,
saying?
yeah, he might be regular.
thank you.
Well, it's not something I was prepared to entertain, but I guess.
Yeah.
Here we
So
are.
Shawnee Mac won a hoodie during Streamfest, and he says
Mhm.
a video. Thank you so much for the hoodie, brother. Like I said, I'll send you a thank you video wearing it soon. A video promoting you and Boom. How should I send it? Instagram or email? Shawnee Mac, that video. My expectations on that are Lazy Sunday SNL high. So bring it.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it.
I want that
They're hot.
chronic what goals of Shawnee Mac. Just so you
wanna
know.
Say, I'm jealous of Shawnee Mac because Rick, I'm a longtime friend of yours, and I don't even have a Boom Fantasy hoodie.
He won one. He didn't just
Yeah,
get
I
one.
won your
Ouch.
friendship years ago, and that means not a hoodie to you.
Not a single
Won your
hoodie. Nope.
Friendship? What is
What
Yeah,
is
won my
friendship?
friendship. Like I didn't give it to you, like the
I
cheap.
had to
Yeah.
court you,
Right.
and it took me
What?
months.
Are you really claiming
Remember
courtship
our
right now?
advanced TV production class we had, and I had to
Oh
keep
my
one
goodness.
GQ off of you because when you were always butting heads about writing styles.
Yeah, that was
This
fun
is a
though.
deep cut.
I hope
Shawnee
Archie
Mac says he's gonna blow the expectations out of the water. I love it so
Yeah, big
much. I don't think you should have kept her off of me. Just as far as we're going with revisionist history. Everybody
I
makes
understand.
mistakes, me and you included.
I understand.
That is probably the only time I'm not picking up the signs here. Abdika has her number, and James Harden has 36 points. So Abdika, take a screenshot. Abdika 2012, 99 cents into 791.50. There's 35 seconds left in the third quarter, so Harden has to go a whole scoreless quarter for you to hold down this Super Cinco jackpot. But
What?
Lord knows I'd like to see it as the Rockets pull away
scoreless
from the Nets here
quarter?
at the end of the third quarter. Yeah, he's got 34.
Close quarter.
He's got 36 points, and it's the end of the third quarter. Wow. So we got waves to make, baby. But you're there. Take a
Sure does,
screenshot.
but
Tell
he
your friends.
Just missed that shot.
Tell your friends. So 0 to 3, 0 is normal. That's what we concluded.
0 to 3 is normal.
No, we can.
But if you're-
Glad we could close the book on that. Hopefully,
Yeah.
forever.
If you're doing it a lot though,
Definitively.
0s or 3s multiple days in a row, go to a doctor.
Interesting.
Yeah, well now you know.
Yeah, today I learned.
I got into an argument with my ex about this, which is why I know this information.
Oh
So anyway.
my God! What an argument to have. Did you tell her she poops too much?
Is that something you did?
She wasn't pooping enough.
Oh.
And I was
okay.
just
That
like,
is
that
so
really isn't
bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
And she's like, no, it's fine. I'm like,
What's up, Riley? Riley's in the chat, guys. This is Rick
Yeah,
and
what up,
Friends in
Riley?
Sports. I got Paul and
Riley.
Christian and Gabe here. None of them watch football. We're asking them about football. But right now, we want to hear about Paul's ex that had a medical condition while I send a push
Yes.
notification. Because
Please,
clearly,
yeah.
this is A-grade content.
We're
Yeah.
literally talking about pooping.
Stop! Can you just be subtle? Like Henry
what's wrong
David
with that?
Thoreau?
Two, come on.
Number 2,
A
we're
movement?
adults. There are children.
Henry David Thoreau spent 3 weeks in the woods, so when he writes about logs, you need to look past the wood. You know, you need to look through the meaning.
Yeah,
but-
come on, man.
But
All I see is a
seriously,
tree.
Ugh, gosh. feel
All I
this-
see is a tree, and it looks like poop.
you're doing a shitty job, family show.
Yeah.
Hey,
come on,
pun
man.
intended. Pun intended.
You're
So
supposed
just
to say
make
the
sure
P
you're
word,
getting enough
Paul.
fiber.
Family show.
Also, speaking of
Mhm.
fiber, the most preventable form of cancer is colon cancer, and you just have to get more fiber to help fight it off.
Colonoscopies.
Yeah,
Mhm.
get it. Eat fiber. It's good.
You're
for
supposed to get a colonoscopy.
Did the
Yeah.
fiber people send you?
You. I am being paid by the fiber lobby.
Big fiber. Nah, man, just chilling, playing some Xbox. Lit, Riley, lit. I'm about to go hop on some Overwatch later. If you have Overwatch, you should add me. My username is way too confident, but I don't play as much as I used to. Literally, when Overwatch was out, first came out, you showed it to me, Paul, in beta. And I got it on launch day, and I would work day shifts for MLB, come home, and I would stay in my polo, and I would just take my khakis, my slacks off so they wouldn't get wrinkled, my polo and my boxers until 2 in the morning.
That sounds great.
Wow.
Riveting.
Insane.
Polo and boxers. That's a great combo.
I mean, it's very loose fitting and breezy, and
Yeah.
gave me great range of motion. But at the same time, it's like that is degen stuff. Like,
How were
Got
you
a great
sitting in
rating.
the chair? I imagined that you were like sitting kind of leaned back to the side and one of your legs up on the armrest.
no,
of the
I
sofa.
sat in a very competitive stance, and if I sat that way on the subway, someone would take a picture of me and post it on Twitter.
about how weird this guy is. right?
spreading.
Man spreading.
It would be
Peak
so
MMR,
spread.
though. Peak
Riley
MMR.
doesn't have Overwatch. That's okay, man. Next time it's on sale,
What's Riley?
you gotta
playing?
get it. Riley's probably playing. I don't know. I think he's playing Fortnite. But let us know what
I'm
you're
gonna say
playing,
Red
Ry.
Dead? Is it Red Dead?
Is it Red Dead? Is it
Ooh,
Red
it's
Dead?
Totally
Gabe,
Red
what's the
Dead.
coolest thing you've done in Red Dead?
Nothing. I never played
Good
it.
share, good share, Paul.
Same answer as Gabe.
Okay,
only have-
Christian, you gotta ask me something about the football game now.
Ooh, okay. So,
Christian's best suited to do this. He's got-
Rams Saints. Would you like right now, knowing their ages, would you rather have Drew Brees or Jared Goff on your team?
Wow, that's an outstanding question. Am I trying to win now or am I trying to win in the future?
2 years.
The great thing about Drew Brees is that while Tom Brady has literally published a book and a program you can buy about what keeps him young, Drew Brees hasn't told anybody because he's like, why would I tell y'all? LOL, I'm the GOAT.
my
And he's just going to continue to smash records. He just turned 40 and has no signs of age and has just defied every thing that every critic has said about him throughout his career. So yeah, I would take 5 more years of Drew Brees. The thing that's important is that when you lose that edge in the NFL, it goes away immediately it evaporates. And we kind of see it in flashes of Brady. He literally was the worst rated passer in football under pressure this season. Bottom tier, 0. So it's hard to look at him and say he still has it. Obviously last week he was dealing against San Diego, open 5 for 5, lit up the Chargers, who were schematically inept on that day. But you can see the chinks in Tom Brady's armor as he grows older. Drew Brees has looked great at times, and at times he's really started to, the flaws are starting to show, where he skips balls into the ground, doesn't make the right decision, but he also is on a different kind of offense where it's Michael Thomas, Kamara, or bust, doesn't have the full supporting cast. But I think if I had to take somebody right now, I'd probably take Brees, because Goff is just such a system of McVay that I'm still not sure if he's an adequate franchise quarterback. Riley's playing Fortnite, but the home road splits for Goff are so stark that right now I just can't trust. You're going to forget, we were calling Jared Goff a one-year bust. His first year he was horrendous, and McVay came in completely righted the ship.
Was head coach, yeah.
And now that's why everyone's out looking for a Sean McVay disciple for their young quarterback to try to get that match and turn their young quarterback around. So I can't buy into Jared Goff as much as I want to buy into McVay. And if I had to take a quarterback today, I'd probably take the one that's rewriting the history books, right?
Definitely. And I will say, to your point about Tom Brady, is our collective judgment of Tom Brady from the sheer the number of performances, because it happens so often, is he in the same way LeBron James has been in the finals in the last 7 years, 8 years? Is the fact that Tom Brady gets so deep every year just more opportunity to judge him, whereas I never get that scrutiny? Drew Brees collective playoff games, it's got to be a lot less than Brady.
Oh, absolutely. But we all know that he's always played with an inferior defense. Always and forever, Drew Brees has played within. He's always had to carry his defense. That's why this Saints team is pretty special and probably headed to the championship. Although I wish they didn't lose Sheldon Rankins last week. Their best interior run stuffer. It's going to completely mess with the game plan of the Saints, but that's why you have a depth chart. I think that's a really valid criticism. The bottom line is, when it's all said and done, Tom Brady's going to go down as a complete legend of our generation sports. He's our generational. The real question is, when does Brady eclipse Jordan as the most successful athlete of our generation, of the century of modern sports? He's played in 17 NFL seasons and has played in 13 conference championship games. It's just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous we're numb to it. That kind of success in that sport, where small sample sizes and brief runs are the norm, is unprecedented and frankly stupid and borderline insulting to the rest of the league. Why can't you catch this man who's just a man? And it's insane. And the fact that they're back this year is just a testament to how good they are and how the season panned out for them. But man, that Brady's competing with ghosts as far as I'm concerned. And if he wins another championship, good Lord, it's literally that's one of the top athletes of all time. He's insane.
And you bring up that point. I feel like he's got to win 6 if you want to compare him to Jordan, who people widely consider as the GOAT, and now has become a team owner in his later years.
And I don't think we'll see that from Brady, but
yeah, I mean, but he has to win again. And is Tom going to win another? I feel like the window is much smaller than we realize. It's looking bad right now, but maybe they won last year against the same opponent. And maybe they beat the Rams and the Saints.
The thing about the Patriots is they can definitely beat all the teams that are left.
Yeah, they can, but will they? I have so many doubts.
Well, they're going to be... It'd be interesting to see if they're favored against the NFC opponent. I actually don't know about that, and I would like to know that, what the line would be, Patriots Saints or Patriots Rams. Yeah. I'd have to say the Rams or Saints would be favored, right? If you're the Rams, you have Aaron Donald creating all that interior pressure. You're gonna make Brady look so human, man.
Definitely.
But can you cover the James White and Edelman and prevent the quick release passes that keep Brady upright? It's his quick release and quick decision making. It's his ability to process, break down, and execute brain to hand faster than anybody.
Definitely.
It's his brain that's making him so good. He's not physically overwhelmingly talented like a Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes even. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes isn't smarter than Tom Brady. He's a freak athlete. Tom Brady looks at a guy and says, that guy's covered. Patrick Mahomes says, can I sidearm this in? which is insane. It's like ludicrous.
It's because he can. That's the only reason. Just
It's actually
because he can.
bonkers.
Yeah.
But it's a different approach to the game. Tom Brady is cerebrally destroying his opponents. Rick and friends are talking jackpots and NFL playoffs in the app. Come
Darn
hang.
Fig Newton.
Come join us. And that was a long amount of pure sports talk. I'm impressed.
Yeah, you lost me at all this football talk.
Well, what are you doing?
I started playing Metal Gear Solid 5.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, what's
Metal,
that? Explain.
What's Metal Gear Solid 5? It's a great little game for a franchise that's dying.
Oh,
Jeez, yeah.
Shots fired.
Jesus.
Wow.
You know, I think that's really interesting that you would say that franchise is dying, and I think it's like, but it's gonna have a trickle down effect because Konami really did bail on Kojima for mobile games and microtransactions,
Definitely.
and like Blizzard's gonna go down that road.
Yeah,
you
Activision
know.
Blizzard. It's
kind
not
of
just Blizzard
trouble. I
now.
don't know
It's
what they're
Activision
doing.
Blizzard.
It's
They're
Activision
making all
Blizzard,
the bad
Paul.
decisions.
You don't.
Yeah,
what
they're
do you mean
going
you
down
don't know what they're
together.
doing? They're gonna
Failing
say, how do we
together.
make this a mobile game?
Mhm.
How do we make this a mobile game? Over and over and over again.
Everything is a mobile game.
The user experience is getting diluted.
So, oh man, it's gonna be like, and I feel like from a strictly financial perspective, Activision, like specifically corporate, has got to be like shaking in their like collective fancy
they're
shoes.
losing a lot. Yeah,
'Cause
and
they're losing a lot of money.
Who's
and
losing
all
money?
of it- Activision, please.
No. No.
Their,
Yeah,
their
they
stock
just
price
lost
is
Bungie.
down, way down. They're not having a good time right now. And really, the only reason their stock price was buoyed is because Blizzard had such a great year with Overwatch League. And
Oh, Rich is in the chat. Never
Doing well
forget
at the same time.
Deflategate. Osman, hey, look, you're back on YouTube. What's going on, Osman, live from Hawaii? This is the Rick Rosen YouTube channel. We have the Boom YouTube channel back, but there was something wrong with embeds, and I'm just letting it. I'll mess with it tomorrow, but I haven't. This is still the Rick Rosen channel. But yeah, we're out here live streaming on YouTube. What's going on, Osman? Rich is a never forget Deflategate. Yeah, the Patriots are cheaters, but if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, brother. I wish my team would get caught trying to cheat.
Wouldn't that
Right?
be nice?
I don't want my NFL team getting caught trying to cheat.
Yeah.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I'm sorry. Is this supposed to be honor in this sport where they can cuss each other for fun?
Definitely not. No honor.
What's up, Island Boy? Activision stock closed up 29 cents today, so it was a good day to talk about it.
Of 29.
It was pretty volatile though. Over the last 6 months, is that what I want? Oh yeah, it's taken a tumble over the
Definitely.
last. Taken a
And
tumble
that's what
since
I'm
October.
saying. They haven't made any good decisions.
Oh,
like
it's taken a
2018.
real tumble since
It's been
since
such a loss.
September.
And real talk, they're so desperate to get people to commit to a season pass in Call of Duty 5.
I saw that.
Yeah, they have a nice indicator.
Uh-huh.
So everyone will know if you didn't commit to the season pass. And the number of people that have committed to the season pass is way down compared to non-commits. And everyone sees. It's like, it's just there. If you play the game, you know. No one else is going to care. Like, it doesn't matter.
Does anyone know where Activision... All right, well, let's play this game right now. Activision Blizzard stock opened at... Whoops. I'm going to make sure we're all looking. Activision Blizzard stock opened at $83.39 on October 2nd. Does anyone want to know where it closed today? Does anyone want to guess?
52.
47.
Gabe?
I go with 49.
47.13.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah. It has sharply dropped.
such a bad year. And the crazy part about the Bungie news is they literally had to sell a huge portion of their company to NetEase, who were making Diablo Immortal. They decided
Insane.
that was a better idea than Activision Blizzard.
Investors launch Activision Blizzard investigation over possible fraud following Bungie split.
Yeah, it's not. Things aren't looking good.
On
So
January, the company
bad.
disclosed it would be separating from its design and development partner. Bungie will assume full publishing rights. Bungie had developed the Destiny franchise with Activision as publisher. In the 5 days Destiny's franchise release, it sold 25 million. Following this announcement, Activision stock fell sharply during intraday trading.
Not a good 2018. Activision Blizzard, not great.
What's the investigation?
I mean, I guess the investors are mad.
Concerns whether Activision and certain of its officers and directors engaged in
fraud.
security fraud or other unlawful business practices.
Yeah, I can see that.
We dumping stock, boys. People just can't help
man,
themselves
people
scumbag
scrap.
it up.
Definitely not. 'cause
Osman, too.
opportunity's
The
right
slide
in front of
began
you.
just after BlizzCon, Osman says. And he's booing Diablo Immortal.
Yeah.
Destiny 2 is actually pretty good, too.
It is, and that's the thing. Diablo Immortal's gonna make buckets of money.
UMC
just
pal,
not
this is
in the
rich.
United States.
Don't think Brady is going to make it. In my opinion, they might make it to the Super Bowl, but I don't think Patriots going. I think it's Chiefs, Rams, and a shootout. Ludacris,
What?
move,
Chiefs,
Mitch.
Rams?
Move out the way.
Seriously?
Christian, what's your favorite Ludacris song?
Ooh. Oh man. Oh my goodness. No, that's a Missy Elliott song.
What were you going to say? Work It?
Oh no, I was gonna say Gossip.
Oh, really?
Ludacris.
Yeah, I guess Ludacris does have a verse on that song, doesn't he?
Dang.
Do you want to
Ludacris
pass?
song.
Do you need a pass here?
I need a pass for a second. I gotta Google. I gotta
Yikes.
punt-
Gabe, what's your favorite Ludacris song?
R.I.P.
Gabe? Good content, my guy.
Whoops.
Stepped away, didn't say anything. Paul, what's your favorite?
Blueberry Yum Yum.
Blueberry Yum Yum is your favorite
Blueberry Yum.
is your favorite Ludacris song?
It's
not a bad one.
Interesting choice.
What's that one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, number one spot with the Austin
Oh,
Powers
classic.
sample.
That's such
Yes.
Ba 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 ba
Yes.
ba blinin' in it, ba ba blinin' in it.
a Get Back
Beep
is such
beep
a good
and don't
song, but-
stop, 'cause I'm coming for that number one spot.
Okay.
Bang, bang,
What's your
bang.
fantasy move, Bish? Southern Hospitality.
Southern Pimpin' All Over the World is a good one.
That's good.
I mean, Roll Out.
Roll.
Oh, man.
That's a good song.
I forgot how good Ludacris is.
Yeah,
What do you
when you
mean
make
you
Fast
forgot how
and
good
Furious money, you
Ludacris
don't have to-
is?
Yeah, when you make Fast and Furious money, you're right. What's his net
That's-
worth?
The truth.
Where'd you
It's-
get that platinum
pretty good.
chain with them diamonds in it? Where'd you
Blueberry
get that
25
matching
million.
Benz with them windows
I'm
tinted?
not surprised.
Good for him.
Who? Ludacris?
Yeah, 25 million is his net worth.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's in
I remember when he tried to
franchises.
be Chris Bridges. That was fun.
Soldier Boy is apparently 30 million. His net worth. Oh my
Dude,
God.
Soldier
Not
Boy today was Soldier Boy was amazing on the media today. Soldier Boy won social media today. It was
Yes, he did.
awesome.
It was totally awesome.
Soldier Boy made
I
people
love that.
recognize that Soldier Boy is responsible for a lot of the way music is today.
Mm-hmm.
Soldier Boy had to go online and like literally defend his reputation and won.
Yeah.
Even though I mean Drake gave him credit on that song. He's like, I taught Drake how to rap. Like Drake gave you credit. Like you took a check for that thing and then told the Breakfast Club that you stole it. Imagine they only got caught once, but imagine the times they didn't. Belichick is mighty suspicious in that hoodie.
I mean, everyone. Real talk. I don't think anyone wants to know how many championships or like just winning playoff teams was only because they were cheating, and we don't have to know because
We don't have to know. Everybody's cheating. Everybody's
Everyone's
trying to cheat.
Mhm.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Soldier Boy hasn't made a
Eddie
song in
Guerrero.
10 years. Yeah,
He
but
tried to sell a
Riley,
game console.
Riley, you're a little young for this, and I only know that because 1995 is in your username. But when music was getting downloaded illegally, Soldier Boy produced and wrote and had a dance for Crank That, and was putting it. He was putting it on LimeWire as like Britney Spears Toxic, and then people would download it and be like, "Oh, what is this?" And then they would just end up keeping it. He was so ahead of his time.
Selling ringtones. Yeah, so much
Selling
money.
ringtones.
Oh, the only thing left. Jeez, I got my Hinge matches up on stream. Yikes! Lock screen games strong. Soldier Boy is rich.
He is rich.
OG
He is.
on YouTube.
Power.
He said on Breakfast Club, he was like, I sold 15 million ringtones.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
And it's true. He produced that song. He did everything for that song. All that money goes to him.
Yeah, he did everything.
When you're the producer, all that money goes to you. Dude,
Way
yeah,
ahead
he's
of
on the Breakfast Club, like Gucci head to toe. Like, Soldier Boy's rich.
He is.
And
I did
Riley,
laugh
he
at that
doesn't
console.
need to make any more music. he can put other artists on and make music for them and make a piece of their money. He is,
Yeah.
God, spend money to make money is the biggest scam in the world.
Yeah.
It's really absurd.
Yeah. That's the start of every pyramid scheme. Just a quick investment and then finding other people and yeah.
Spend money. It's like the only thing you can't buy is money, but actually money is so good at buying more money. Because
Money-
buying power is so important.
Yeah, it's true. He's
Yeah, it
right.
is.
The only thing you can't buy is more money, and yet
Mm-hmm.
15 million ringtones, 79 cents. Damn, Soldier rich. Yeah, rich. I'm telling you. He's selling breakfast with 15 million ringtones. He said, I made $10 million in 1 year in 2010. I completely believe him. He had other songs too. You don't think
He
his
did-
follow-up album sold? You think his follow-up album sold 0 records?
I
Like-
still listen to "Kiss Me Through the Phone." I'll be honest.
Dude, Kiss Me Through the Phone's a banger.
Banger. Yeah.
I just
That's
want to see if
Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy produced some other
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah.
did
"Kiss
not
Me
know
Through
that.
the Phone" is.
Also,
on,
he
that's
made a whole
crazy.
album with Roscoe Dash.
Roscoe Dash. That's the truth. So I don't know how many songs Soulja Boy is responsible on that Roscoe Dash made, but No Hands was a pretty big song.
Roscoe
It
Dash sounds like
was.
they're from My Little Pony.
Oh, he's an Earth pony. Too much knowledge.
I don't mean that as an insult.
Soulja Boy.
It's okay. I'm gonna listen to it in the background because now I'm really upset.
Soldier Boy, tell him. Bing, bing.
7
Baby,
non-consecutive
let 'em
weeks
know
at
I
number
miss
1.
you. Let 'em know I hug you, but tonight I just can't be with you.
But it's all right. Let's pause before the copyrights. Seriously, great song.
Kiss Me Through the Phone. Nominated for a
Underrated
Viewer's
catalog.
Choice Award.
Underrated catalog. Similar to T-Pain, who I think is going to be revealed in Masked Singer. I don't know when, but I'm very excited. Found out.
You think he's going to be one of them? He's
I
got an
think
amazing
the
voice.
monster. That's what the internet says, is that he's the monster in the Masked Singer, and I'm very excited.
What's the monsters? Or
Do
somebody
you not know what the
concept-
Masked Singer is, Paul?
I
How
know
do you
what
not
the
know?
Masked Singer is, but who's the monster?
People think it's T-Pain.
No, but what is the monster?
He's
I
one
don't-
of the
I-
mask. It's one of
A
the.
Masked Singer.
You said
in
you
a
knew what
Oh,
this
monster
was.
He's a
costume.
monster mask. Oh, I didn't
Yes.
realize.
You
no,
said you knew
costume.
what this was.
Oh, he's in costume.
Not. Oh, come on.
Yeah, he
I
clearly
knew
has
it.
never
I
has
knew it.
no
T-Pain.
idea.
The
I
monster
knew the
mask has to be
concept.
T-Pain.
Yeah, I knew the concept of the show. I just didn't know what the monster meant in relation to the show.
You're Pahony Baloney.
Mhm.
That's not, I didn't know if that was a character. I don't know if that was like an artist that I just didn't know the name of. Like, who's the monster?
You know what I know is that you're a region in Italy because you're Bologna.
Ooh, God. Sick burn. Do you want some aloe for that? But seriously,
Guys,
yeah, people
Paul
think
is
the
tonight's Bologna of the night. Give him a quick round of applause.
Do I at least get like something to show for that?
Tonight's
Also,
Bologna of the night was brought to you by Oscar Mayer. If you want meat and you don't care how much salt's injected into it, go with Oscar Mayer. It's fucking
I demand
good.
I demand a trophy or at least a certificate.
monster.
Yeah, it's coming in the mail.
Delicious.
Okay, good.
Cook,
So
what's
the,
going on? Say, how's it going? I'm hanging, man. We got some jackpots we're tracking. I'm in the chat with my buddies Gabe, Paul, and Christian, and they don't watch sports, and we're picking their brain about sports. Paul, you now have to ask one question about the NFL games on Sunday.
Oh,
We're talking
man.
about Soldier Boy, too. But you ask me one
Picked
question
up
about the games.
Context clues. It sounds like the Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs are playing each other.
Say it
Is
again.
that a thing? I don't even know.
You want to know what teams are playing. Is that your question?
I think so. Yeah.
It's good content. Well, the
That's good
Chiefs are the
content.
#1 seed, and they're hosting the second-seeded Patriots. You know the
It's my
Patriots, right?
question. Yes, of course, I know the Patriots.
And in the and then in the NFC, it's the Los Angeles Rams at the New Orleans Saints.
Okay,
How do you like that?
that sounds.
No.
Like,
Harden's almost at 50 again. Oh my God.
What? He's a monster. MVP. MVP.
This
He's
is
gonna win.
basketball. That's too
Yeah.
hard. Days.
Basketball. Yeah.
Basketball. They made that a sport. Officially?
No.
Paul, when's the last time you ate 50 of something?
The last time I ate 50 of something, probably French fries.
Ooh.
I had a medium fry today. That's not 50 though, I don't think.
I don't know. I think
definitely
you'd be
not.
surprised, dude.
Ooh. Idea.
Okay.
French fries, except instead of an actual just like cut French fry, it's actually like hash brown that's been just put in like a French fry shape. Basically, smaller hash
Whoa,
browns.
like hash brown sticks.
Basically, yeah.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oscar Mayer's good to me. What's going on, Rich?
Yo, can we get
Rich
Oscar Mayer
claps.
to sponsor this and get me
Definitely.
an
I mean,
award
I'm
for
getting
being
paid to do the
first
show, so I guess
black
that
man?
that already counts as a sponsor.
Oh,
before
we
we
get a
even-
cut of this, right? We're getting.
No,
I was under the impression we were getting paid.
definitely not.
Well, this is a problem.
We'll
You guys aren't getting paid?
talk to your agent about that.
Yeah, talk to your agent about that.
Yeah,
I'll
I can't help you with
100%
that.
fire your agent, Paul. That's
You
a
guys have
given.
agents?
Oof. I mean, you don't? I feel like that's your fault.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
I can either confirm or deny that right now. Man, I need some more port.
There's
I
a
gotta
special guest at
fart.
Boom tomorrow, and I got cookies, and I'm getting sandwiches. That's what I'm doing. That's how I provide value to a rising company.
Sammy's? From where?
You know,
You're
I
a
thought
fan.
about that, and I think I'm gonna go to like an Italian deli. Cause we're in Midtown, and there's a lot of places that are just not good sandwich shops, and I want if I get 3 hoagies, 3 sandwiches, and then I have them
Mhm.
cut into thirds, that'll be enough for 4 people, right?
Easily, yeah.
So I
We're
figure I
talking
get
3 footlongs though.
tiny Oh, they gotta be. You think they gotta be footlongs?
Ah, you can get away with 3 6-inches.
I think if you just cut 6 inches into 3 pieces, it's bite size
Ooh, yeah, that's,
and you
that
can
would be
plate
much better,
them
yeah.
with the
Mhm.
cookies, and it's just a nice little nosh. For me, if I like it's big
Definitely.
sandwich chunks, then people will be less to take them. But I get some sandwiches, some cookies, and some Fiji water, and you really can't lose. You just project opulence.
Ooh, Fiji water is a wonderful touch.
You just project opulence. Nets
Yeah.
down 8 with 2.5 minutes left, and James Harden has 50 points.
Wow.
Noodles for me. That's probably the last thing. If I had walked to work and I had noodles. Have you had walk to work, Paul?
No, let's walk to work.
It's by Port Authority. It's like it's noodles, and there's mix-ins and sauces, and then they put it in a big wok, and then they put it in a Chinese takeout
Ooh,
container.
What's your
and they give
favorite
it to you.
sauce?
Oh, that sounds great.
So I've been having this Bali sauce. It's a peanut sauce,
Mhm.
and
I don't
because
like peanut.
I love
What?
peanut
Why
sauce.
not?
Yeah, like I don't think I'd like Thai food. That's Thai food has the like a lot
Thai
of
food's
peanuts.
great.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
Paul,
it
what do you
does.
mean you
I
don't
don't-
like peanut?
I like peanuts, but I don't like peanuts in things or in dishes. Like, I
Do you
don't
like
them in
peanut butter?
sauces. I love peanut butter.
Why?
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
But
I
I
don't
don't
understand.
like
peanut
peanuts.
butter,
No, this is incredibly disappointing to hear, honestly.
but yeah, a little bit, actually.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
When's the last thing you had with a peanut sauce and you were like, that's not good?
Yeah.
I can remember, but it wasn't like.
Okay, so it
terrible.
hasn't happened yet. Cool. Thanks for lying to everybody.
What? Oh, I just don't. Listen, I can't be
Counterpoint,
expected to
there's a
remember every.
peanut
Just let
sauce
me make you
actually
African
barbecue.
peanut soup, and if you don't like it, we'll never bring it up again.
Ooh,
I
that'd
would
be
try
great.
it again if you had something to make. I certainly would try it. But I
Oh
just
my god,
never
African
really
peanut
liked
soup
the,
is so good.
I just never really liked the flavor profile. I don't
But
know
you
why.
love peanut butter, so that doesn't
I
make
do,
any sense.
But like, I don't like it mixed into
What?
stuff. Like, I don't like it. I just like peanut butter. I don't like it. with other
Why?
stuff. I don't know.
Will
It's just
what do you
how I
just
like
eat it with your hand?
Baffled.
No, I mean,
Like you
I
see
put
how
it
thin
back-
this argument is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I see what you're saying. I just don't like
Yeah,
it in
thin
other
ice.
like savory things. I don't like it in like salads. I don't like it in.
But you like peanut butter.
Salads? Who the fuck? What do you where do you eat food? Like a
Yeah,
peanut vinaigrette?
Peanuts and salads. A peanut vinaigrette? What? Question mark?
You had a peanut salad?
No, I never. I'm just saying peanuts in salads.
And you've had.
Oh,
one
okay,
recently.
okay. Nuts and salads, not the biggest
yeah,
fan. Might be a
that's what I'm
Waldorf.
saying. I'm not saying
Okay.
peanut salad. Peanuts in salads.
I
Or,
think that the flavor profile of peanuts in Thai food is much closer to peanut butter than physical peanuts.
Agreed.
Yes, you're probably.
Cook says
right.
you're
Actually,
whack.
there's a
Cook
lot
says you're
more-
whack.
Hey, listen.
I agree with him.
Cook.
Totally
Cook
right. Or
is-
her. I don't
you know-
know. They.
Don't gender
There
the
is
users.
pretty
Don't
big
gender the
stuff.
users. We gotta make a sign. Don't gender
Don't
the
gender
users.
The users. Yeah, gotta make a sign for that.
I like peanuts. I just don't like it mixed with other stuff. And you know,
What?
I just like it. I think peanut butter and crackers is like the perfect vessel for peanuts.
Or
Peanut
like peanut
butter,
butter
you
and
know?
jelly.
That's a sweet. So if he's like committed to savory, I guess we're okay here. Freaky DWJ. Let's pull this up here. 5 of 6 on the $2 progressive jackpot. What do you think a $2? Whoop, that's a hinge match. What do you think a $2 entry wins you on Boom Fantasy tonight?
$2. I'm gonna say 100.
$10,331.
What? 5 of 6? What's the 6?
The 6 that he's missing is Harrison Barnes,
Uh-huh.
and it's 3-pointers made. Now this is a real sweat because the Rockets game is over. So he put 49 points for Harden. So he's gonna hit that at 50.
Mhm.
And Antetokounmpo, he put 26, and he's at 27 with a $143 left in a blowout. So he's really going to miss it by 1 here. Jared Allen, 21 boards like I predicted. Holy jeebs.
Good job.
I just thought he would have a good game. But Harrison Barnes only has 1 3, and the leader of the question has 5, and that game's over. So Harrison Barnes needs 5 3-pointers in the final 13 and a half minutes. And we got us a big old jackpot winner heading into the weekend, which would be awesome. But that's no
5
easy task.
threes in 13 minutes.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. But
No. But
the good news is
people
Freaky
love
also
it.
entered it
He's
into the
got it.
million. Freaky entered the same thing into the $1 million contest, so he's cashing in both right now. So he's gonna have a profitable
Nice.
night playing Boom Fantasy, which is really all you want. 10 G's, baby. Riley knows that's cash money. I gotta get Riley a
$2.
jackpot soon. We gotta win this ish.
Yeah.
Yo, give me a jackpot. I don't know what it is, but I want it.
So Paul, we're having Thai food on next week. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I would try Thai food, like other stuff that doesn't have nuts in it.
Do you like noodles?
Obviously, if we have Thai food and you don't get something with peanut sauce, it defeats the whole purpose. You know that, right?
I figured as much.
Okay. But here's the thing: like, you have an open palate, so I'm not sure why this is an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you don't have like a wide palate? I didn't think this would be that intense of a question.
Yeah, I thought this would be an easy answer.
Person,
Like,
I
this
don't
is
like.
just
Not that
Cook
that's
says
really-
someone's gonna win the late slate tonight. Just watch. I want to watch, but I also want to sleep because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna hang for the entire late slate tonight, but I'm hanging for the end of the main slate, and I'm loving the action. The Nets pulled it to 5 with 28 seconds left. I'm not saying they won.
What?
I'm just saying that the Nets can score and are a basketball team.
That's
That's
Pretty
the
good for
bare
the
minimum,
Nets.
and they demand your respect.
yeah. I had something. It's more than I expect of.
Gabe, are you still
other-
here?
I'm here.
The Nets scored 122 points tonight. When's the last time you ate 122 or something?
Never.
individual grains of salt.
Yeah, rice. Yeah, if you had rice,
Yeah.
you've probably eaten it.
Oh right.
Rice. It's definitely rice. And definitely fried rice.
Fried rice, so much.
Easily, yeah. Huge fan. Man, peanut sauce, delicious. Huge fan.
I love peanut sauce. I love flat noodles, Thai noodle.
Yes.
Have you ever had
I
a
love
Thai iced tea, Paul?
I've never had a Thai
Christian
iced
has, right?
I've had Vietnamese. That sounds.
Thai iced tea is the one. It's like black tea with coconut milk. It's like orange.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh
Okay.
God, it's so good. It might not
I
be.
gotta try that.
Might not be coconut milk. It might be condensed, like evaporated milk. I don't know. It makes it so sweet and so. Oh my God.
Hmm. I bet it's evaporated milk. That would make so much sense. You know, I saw Magic Cookie for sale somewhere, and it made me feel child because I thought I was crazy. Because
Fried rice is bomb, Riley. You love it. That's that's content. Riley is playing Fortnite, puts down his controller, picks up his phone, types "fried rice is bomb," smashes send, and goes back to Fortnite. You're a freaking American hero, and I love you for it.
Love it.
Everybody type your Chinese food order into the chat. Everybody type your Chinese food order into the chat right
great
now.
cue.
Everybody say your Chinese order at the same time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sesame
fried
chicken,
ribs.
fried
What's
rice,
those?
and egg
Fried
roll.
rice. No egg roll.
No egg
We
roll.
were doing the whole thing.
Always egg roll.
Oh.
What?
No, dude, I'm dieting.
Oh well. All right.
Ordering Chinese food.
But you're
Egg roll.
ordering
Get out of
Chinese
here.
food.
Get
Yeah,
out
what
of
the
here.
fuck?
Get out.
This is
Egg
a
roll,
hypothetical.
always.
Gabe, you just
situation.
ordered a pizza the last time. Gabe, what'd you have for dinner tonight? What'd you have for dinner tonight?
Compromises. I had half a pizza pie.
That is
What?
not a
What
diet.
is-
Wow, really cutting back. Only half the whole pizza, Gabe.
Yeah.
Come on.
Really glad you're taking strides. You're gonna come on my show and deny egg rolls for the people. stuffing down a pizza pie.
Well, I mean,
just
is it
be-
my egg roll or the egg roll for the people? Then let's get 6 egg rolls then.
Let's get 6 egg rolls then. Thank you. You know what I just did? I went to
Yeah.
ShopRite.
Excessive.
I just went to ShopRite for I had to grab cookies for the office tomorrow. I said so. Grab the cookies from the bakery, and then they put out all the kitchen food that they're done with the prepared food for the day. They just put it out. 2 egg rolls for $1.50.
Nice. That's awesome.
Put it in my veins. Put it in my veins.
roll? Oh,
2 egg
in
rolls
my
for
veins.
$1.50.
10 times out of 10, I'd get that. That sounds great.
Yeah, I have some willpower. Like, I have some self-respect, but I don't have 2 egg rolls for $1.50 self-respect. Like, goddamn.
I'm
Like,
getting
come on, man. You're buckling my knees.
Yeah, definitely. Love egg roll. Ah,
I
Egg
love
rolls
egg
are
rolls.
amazing.
Gabe, you like flabbergasted me. That you would eat
I wanna
a
get
stuffed
better
crust
egg
pizza with
roll.
extra peppers.
I
And,
don't. What?
I
Yeah,
was
like
gonna
half
say
a
extra
pie.
pepperoni just to do you dirty to peppers.
but come on. Get the egg roll. This is
Yeah, get a.
hypothetical. Just get
I
the
think
egg
what
roll.
we're all
Come on.
trying to say is get an egg roll
Get
every
an egg
once in a
roll.
while.
Just get an egg
God
roll.
damn.
Stop being that guy. Get an egg roll. Come on.
All right, Paul, you got to ask me one question about the football game.
No.
Okay. Fuck.
Family show. It's a family show.
But
The family show.
It's a family show. Shawnee Mac's kids are watching.
Sorry, Shawnee Max kids. When it comes to the teams playing this weekend,
Okay.
who would have a better strategy when it relates to passing or throwing the football?
Ooh,
That's
easy
an
answer.
outstanding question.
Ooh.
All of these teams got where they are by being really good at passing, throwing the football. So it stands to reason that the team that does it best on Sunday has the best chance of advancing. Let's go fried rice. Fried rice all the time for Riley. Love it. Fried rice is made with an egg. Isn't that crazy? Anyway,
I love that.
the bottom line is all these quarterbacks throw the ball so well, but they all do it different. Goff does it with structure and McVay's adjustments, and he's going to hit you all over the field and in different ways, but it's set up with the run. Drew Brees has 2 targets. He's got Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is the hardest person to cover left standing in the NFL. Everyone else is on vacation, and it's his ability to get open that'll directly correlate to New Orleans' success on Sunday. Tom Brady is the king of the quick release. He's going to have to get the ball out in under 3 seconds or he's going to be in trouble. He's got limited targets, but he's got the sharpest mind of the 4. The key is, can he make the plays? Because he's going to play the most mistake-free game, but can he do the most to keep his team in the game? And Patrick Mahomes is the wild card. He threw 50 touchdowns. This is his season. This will be known as the Patrick Mahomes season in the annals of NFL history. So it will be about, can Mahomes do the things that got the Chiefs to this point? The left-handed throws, the no-look. Paul, there's a quarterback making no-look passes in the NFL right now. No-look throws, left-handed throws, sidearm throws. He has to do everything in his power. I think he's got to run, too, to pull the Chiefs ahead in this matchup. Even though they're favored, I think they're in for a slightly tough time because of the scheme the Patriots will try to deploy.
Totally.
Interesting.
That was beautiful.
Good question.
Quick breakdown.
Thank you.
Oof.
Mahomes
Fan
can
this
throw
guy.
behind
He's
his
on
back for 30 yards. 100%. I would expect him to. If Mahomes did one of these and threw it behind his back for a first down, wouldn't blink. Wouldn't blink. Wow. Mahomes is the stuff of and one mixtapes for football. It's broken.
Whoa,
It's
Brooklyn Nets
broken.
scored a tie. Oh my God, he just shot a random 3.
Who?
Who are the Nets
I
playing?
don't know who.
Harden?
No, not Harden. They were okay. Houston Rockets were up by 3 points. They had 131. Brooklyn Nets had 128. Somebody just shot a 3 from almost half court. Made it.
Made it? We're tied?
Get
Yep,
out.
we're tied.
Tied at 131. Yo. Harden's got 53.
Points.
That's insane.
Harden's got 53. That game is tied. Yo, I have
Look at
Nets
this.
money line for the
Look at
record.
this. Boom.
Let's go. I'm going to end the live stream to go watch Nets Rockets overtime. That's actually insane.
Oh.
I want to check Twitter to
actually
see.
thought the Rockets were going to take it away after Harden made those last 2 free throws because Carroll on the other team, Brooklyn Nets, had fouled him. He like drug him because he got pushed.
Wow, 131, 131.
Yes. Brooklyn Nets highest this season. Highest scoring game this season.
They are such trash. How did they do?
Yeah.
Unconscious in the last minute. That's the
Yeah.
Nets Twitter.
What? Spencer Dinwiddie?
This clip on the Nets Twitter has 124 to 113 with 2:10 left. What?
That intern did not expect the game that late.
Dude, there's no interns on NBA Twitter. Are you kidding me?
Ooh, yeah, fair point.
Social media pros want to get to the NBA. That's the pinnacle of digital media right now.
Man. But to not be
I'm just
updated
speaking out my creme.
now?
But the Nets have good social.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
Yeah, no, the NBA social is like that. They do phenomenal work. NBA digital is great. The other leagues are trying to get on the level of second screen experience that the NBA
Agreed.
has.
Definitely agreed.
It was Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie?
God, he's so good.
What a name.
Spencer Dinwiddie? Yeah, it's a decent name, I guess.
What was that name we heard yesterday? Something Godiva?
Bonnie
Lady-
Godiva.
Bonnie Godiva. What a name.
That's a great name. You can use that for
That's-
anything.
Anything. Such a versatile
Anything.
Bonnie
name.
Godiva is a she's a rap battle professional, and she's been rapping for like what 6 years now, 7 years.
She's one of the
I
most
think
active
that's the
female
album
rap
now is-
battlers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she battles on King of the Dot, other known as KOTD.
Wow. Battle rap has a whole thing that I don't know about.
Yeah, King of the Dot.
Fascinating.
There's King of the Dot. There's Battle Underground. There's what's the other big one? It's out in New York, in Brooklyn. God, I forgot it. I forgot.
I don't know any of these people. There's like linked names on this
Yeah,
battle
yeah.
rap wiki, and I'm just like, I've never felt so out of the loop in my life.
Yeah,
I
Pat
feel like
That's out of
Stay,
control.
That's a good rabbit
Sharon,
hole.
Pat Stay, Disaster. There's Head Ice.
These
They're
sound
like a
fake.
separate language.
These sound fake,
Yeah.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun game. Is this real? Is this a battle rapper or
Or is this fake?
wow,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I mean, fake. There's got to be another level where we can do like, is this a battle rapper or like a Monster Energy drink flavor? Disaster and Head Ice, those were two of them, right?
Yes.
I had those two in mind for Monster Energy drink flavors.
Oh, that's a good answer though. Like, that does
There
sound
has
like
to
a
be
Monster
something that is like close enough to it that we can be like, is it this
Oh,
or
we're
this?
close
And it's
to a
like,
pilot.
oh, because some of those names are absurd.
Energy. Yeah, that's amazing.
Her name is Bonnie Godiva.
Yup,
It's
Bonnie
perfect.
Godiva. She's black.
It's the perfect name.
Very pretty.
I mean, if it was a white Bonnie Godiva that was battle rapping,
I'd be surprised.
it would make news. I feel like.
Yeah, that goes viral. I think that's a viral profile. Bonnie Godiva. And she's white. Oof.
Yeah, rap battle world is weird, but it just sounds like another place for us to have a boom contest.
Definitely.
Boom contest for weird rap battling is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just trying to get wacky on it.
Oh man. That
Royal Rumble though. It
Yes.
was who survived the longest, who's got the most eliminations,
Yes.
who's a what was it? It's a blackhead. Don't say I'm picking my nose. Is who's the cameo? Like which one of these guys cameos? I don't think this is gonna fly. I'm gonna get fired.
Cameo could be interesting though. Like I think Hurricane came last year, right?
I'm gonna watch his Dinwiddie shot.
Oh.
It wasn't from half court, but thank you for hyping up my boy Spencer. It's like 3 dribbles past half court. He pulls up. It's essentially Curry range. I would say it's 29.
But that's Curry range. Come on. Like mortal range.
He takes. Here he is at half court. He takes one sidestep and one dribble, so he is like 3 feet in front of half court. But it is a very. The guy guarding him is well in front of the 3-point line, so it's deep. Good God, splash,
James Harden has so many.
splash. It's 133 to 136. Harden's got 55. You had to guess. This is what makes Boom really tough on the Harden nights, man. I think why a lot of people are having trouble winning lately and why we got to change things up. Because the Harden nights, people just won't play if Harden's the lightning question. It's impossible, man. Someone had it nailed and we went to freaking overtime against the Nets.
Mm-hmm.
Keep giving the ball to Spencer Dinwiddie, my guys. Yeet Street.
Such a great name, though.
Spencer Dinwiddie. All right.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Come on.
Okay.
That's
Rick and Friends in Sports. I think this has been a rousing success so far.
definitely. I'm down for a second episode.
Wow, that's
Learned
insane.
So much.
You guys want to close this show?
Oh.
All right, so I need your thoughts on the football games and who's going to win, okay? I'm going to go first, and there's no saying that's what he said, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I need something original, okay? So use this
Got it.
time. Use this time wisely. Game. Use this time wisely and come up with something, okay?
Got it.
I think Sunday's going to be the best championship Sunday we've ever had. It's going to come down to the quarterbacks, but it's also going to come down to the trenches. My real concern is the Patriots know no offensive tendency, and if they want to pound the ball 50 times, damn right they're going to pound the ball 50 times. And that could be a nightmare for the Chiefs. In the NFC, Sheldon Rankins' injury hangs high over everything, but ultimately it's Drew Brees in the dome with the weapons, and I can't stay away from the Saints. Pat Saints is going to be a banger. What do you guys think? Gabe, you're first. Who wants to go first?
I
I'm
think the
totally ready.
Patriots-
Ooh,
I think the
Gabe?
Patriots have the advantage over with the snow and the cold.
snow.
Interesting. Paul?
Saints have some.
I always wondered why Tarzan never had a beard.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, such a good point. I never thought about that.
Right? What
Out
the
of left
hell?
field.
That's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Jane gets razors airdropped every few weeks.
That makes sense.
Who do you think's gonna win, Paul?
The Saints.
Good. Christian.
I think Saints Rams is out, and I'm very excited to watch that game. I think Patriots Chiefs much lower scoring because I think the defense is really going to get into play, and I really hope it ends on a goal. So I'm going to go with Saints Chiefs.
Beautiful. Beautiful stuff, guys. We went through the jackpots, but let's just go through it one more time. Harden just blew everybody's entries out of the water, so we're going to have some partial winners to today, but sadly no jackpots as he just continues to mosh through the NBA. Abdika, 28's a decent guess, but he's doubling that off right now as the Rockets lead by 7 with a minute and a half in overtime, and Harden's at 58 points. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. You did great. Gentlemen in the Discord, y'all did even better. Just kidding. The users are first. The users are winners. But
Always the wizard.
you guys really brought it, and for that I'm very thankful. And everybody that tuned in for you, I'm even more thankful. Your continued support means the world to me. We're going to keep talking about these games right up until Championship Sunday. Mighty Dollar Minutes in the water cooler for tomorrow's NBA contest. And we'll start posting some extra video content to help you get well prepared for Sunday's NFL contest. It's Rick Rosen. It's Boom Fantasy. It's Rick and Friends in Sports. It's Wednesday night. Be safe, and we will keep talking tomorrow. Hit me on Twitter at the Rick Rosen, at Boom DFS. I'm running all them socials all up in there. Watch out for free entries, and keep living the dream, watching the stream. Bless y'all. Stay good. Stay woke. Guys, say bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye.